Commissioner Tanya Williams. Present. Commissioner Mac Willis.
Excused.
Commissioner Cheryl Hayes Bradford. Present. Commissioner Tavan Hall.
Excused.
Commissioner Darrell Davis.
Present.
Mayor Patrick Wimberly.
Excused.
Commissioner Rebecca Daniels, present. And for the record, Chairman Steve Chisholm.
Present.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. We're down to adoption of the agenda. I know we all received. I'm sorry. Floor is open for a motion to adopt the agenda as is or with any additions.
So moved. Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. I know we received an email regarding the minutes that came out. I wanted to know at this time if you all would like hard copies of those and add them to the agenda tonight, or if you want to wait until the next planning commission meeting, as our planner has stated in the email.
Was that for the revised meeting or for the minutes?
For the minutes,
Okay, you just said, did you say minutes or revised packet?
for the minutes. That were sent out on, I guess, Friday, as well as.
Yeah, someone would take.
At the next meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can just do the agenda as is then. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. We have no minutes to adopt at this time. Now we're down to item number 4, first hearing of the public for items not scheduled for a public hearing, but on the agenda. Is there anyone from the general public that wishes to speak at this time, really to new business only, which we haven't even discussed because that's on our public hearing. We don't have anything else on our agenda and I don't see anyone approaching at this time. So, all righty. We're going down to public hearing. The floor is open for a motion to open the public hearing.
Motion to open public hearing.
Support.
It's been properly moved and supported. Or seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Public hearing is now open. Item 5A. Case number 23-01 4437 Inkster Road, SLU Special Land Use. Public hearing for a proposed child care center at 4437 Inkster Road. Sharonda Davis is the applicant. Ms. Dixon, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chairman Chisholm. Ms. Davis has proposed to utilize the 2,200 square foot structure at 4437 Inkster Road and the vacant kind of adjacent parcel to the south as parking associated with this for a childcare center. So this is located on the east side of Inkster Road. The building itself is north of Hopkins Avenue, and then the parking is south of Hopkins Avenue. We are reviewing this as a reoccupancy because there's no structural changes being proposed to the site. You will see on page 2 of the review letter that the site is approximately a quarter of an acre, and there's the parking parcel highlighted as well in this aerial view that we have included. The planning department has found that the approval of the childcare facility is in compliance with the special land use standards as outlined in the zoning code. And we have listed a couple of conditions. So either to provide a parking agreement with the parcel to the north, or to kind of work out the parking arrangement on the south side of Hopkins Street. So I've been talking with Ms. Davis, and I do want to let you know that she has been working diligently because she owns that one middle parcel of that parking lot. And through some sort of clerical error, at one point it was deeded to the state. At one point they deeded it back to the city of Inkster, and she has done all of the legwork to track this down. And just last week, I was able to get the assessor to actually update that the city now owns it and we can sell it to her so that the parking lot isn't just part and parcel in a way that's nonsensical. And the way the zoning code is also laid out, as long as the parking lot is 100 feet, within 100 feet of the parcel where the actual structure is, that's a permittable use for that parking. So I know that there's kind of a cross street here. Maybe there's a little bit of concern there, but I think with crossing, if you have the parent crossing the children to the childcare center, there shouldn't be too much issue. And then obviously Sharonda Davis is here tonight to discuss any other questions you may have.
Thank you. Ms. Davis, would you please approach at this time? And of course, state your name for the record.
Hi, Sharonda Davis.
Good evening. She left you out there by yourself. No problem.
Oh, Ashley Gordon.
Ashley Gordon. All right, thank you all for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Of course, there's no one from the general public here to speak, so it'll primarily just be the commissioners if they have any questions or concerns, and anything you want to bring to our attention as well. Feel free to, I guess, do so at this time, and then we'll turn it over to the commissioners.
No, I haven't.
Nothing? Okay.
So you don't have any, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So you don't have anything that you would like to share with us about what you're doing or what you're?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just be shut eye and shy.
That's okay.
Um,
It's only us. We're just regular people, just like
yeah,
you.
I'm just, trying to just get it together, get it open, childcare. I'm trying to, the parking lot was the main issue, because I tried to do a parking agreement with the next door, but that didn't work out, so I just wanted to make sure I have adequate parking.
So the building itself, is it already prepared? Is that
No.
something that,
It's not
So-
prepared.
so she can come to us before that's actually ready to be occupied?
Yeah, so the process currently, you have to come to planning before the building department will issue any permits.
Okay,
So until the special land use has been approved, they won't issue permits for any of the work on the interior part of the building.
okay.
Yes, I haven't did any work. The only thing I did was clean it out, clean.
So have you been to the state of Michigan with regard to what you need to do to have a facility?
Well, yeah, I'm licensed right now, home childcare, so I work with my license now. She lets me know everything. I have the books, things like that.
So you are licensed, right?
Yes, I am licensed right now, home, yes.
Okay.
This is the 5th year.
Oh, this is your
Yes,
fifth year?
Yes, well, actually, this is my 7th year.
So you've done this before? though?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
Yes.
good, good. So my next question, because I noticed too that the parking lot that you pointed out,
Mhm.
you own that already.
Yes.
The
Have-
one on the other side, I noticed, was owned by the state of Michigan. So you can confirm that the state of Michigan do not own that parking lot that's directly next to her, and that the city of Inkster now owns that and she can't purchase that.
That's correct, yeah, as of last.
Because when I looked at it
Wednesday.
tonight, it said state of Michigan.
As of last Wednesday,
Okay.
I went to the assessor, showed them the deed that the state of Michigan provided, Ms. Davis, and I don't know how long it takes for the system to update.
Probably 6 months, but as long as you know, you confirm, because I do know that that takes time to actually get into the system like that.
Yes, and that was one of the issues we were having, and, Marwan, the city's assessor, was able to confirm, yes, now I understand, noted, it's owned by the city, so,
And you'll confirm that she has purchased all of that before and everything. We don't have to worry about hoping that she do what she's supposed to do with that. Okay, all right. That's it for me.
All right. Any other comments or questions?
Parking lot that was between the two buildings that's on the north side. So the other building that's vacant, they have partial parking.
You know, I'm actually gonna look into that because from what I was told, that's their whole parking lot.
Yeah, that's owned by
The building,
Pasha. You come on the other side?
yeah,
That's owned by Pasha.
okay. So you haven't had a chance to talk with him.
Well, I did speak with someone that did reach out and just told me due to legal matters that we can't do that
Oh,
right now.
mm.
I said, but the parking lot on the south side of the building is great.
It is.
Yeah. Now, the building, the whole building daycare, or you got other plans with it?
The whole building,
The whole building?
yes.
All right.
How many kids you looking to have?
I'm not sure, because it go by license, so once everything is put up, they come in and they determine how many you can have. It really go by like bathrooms and sinks and things like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so we eliminating. It's gonna be one address.
Yeah, those parking lot will not have a separate address. They just have parcel numbers right now.
They never will though, right? I mean, that's how it's intended.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Any further questions, commissioners? Hearing none. All right.
Yeah. So it's just whole building daycare, not going to separate daycare and add something in the future.
Well, right now it's just all daycare.
All
That was
daycare.
what my plans and goals was for daycare. I wasn't thinking, you know, it's divided off a lot. I hear that a lot. The whole thing daycare?
Yeah, because it's 2,000 square feet.
Yeah.
You are talking about the whole building, just the one building. the
Yeah,
one
but right
structure
now,
itself,
whole
right?
daycare, because I plan to have a kitchen to serve lunch and things like that.
There you go, all right, okay, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Commissioner Davis, you were looking for an after-hour spot?
Exactly.
You know, kind of interested.
Got the bar for when my grandkids can go.
After school program, and I don't know, yeah. I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Sorry, say it again.
Other like enrichment programs that we do want to like roll out, because I was an educator as well, so all her curriculum and things, like I do that for her. We
Okay.
kind of like roll that all into childcare, because it's part of their development.
Okay,
Yeah.
so more or less, I'm sorry.
Right.
So it's the, your ultimate goal is to do childcare with development, capacities, okay. That's awesome.
Great.
Just two things on that. With this additional space, you know, if you're ever open to it or looking for something of that route, like educational wise, I know a couple of people who are looking at connecting business owners with like satellite types of services. No, we already have a partnership with Wayne County Community College at the Inkster Rec. But if you have space and things like that, or after hours, and you're looking to continue having it occupied and showing that you're moving forward with something like that, so always just let me know and I'll make sure I connect you guys. I know that's something further down the line, not today, but it's something to put on the back burner. The second thing too, since we're talking about the parking lot being south of Hopkins and maybe just a little bit of concern, I'm sure in the future, once you get there, if it is a lot of concern, maybe some more signage could be put out, you know, from the city about child crossing, reflective signs like that. Daryl's real good at drawing those up. But no, in all seriousness, because I know a lot of times we'll have those different signs about PedEx and different things, just to bring attention, because right now, nobody's looking at that, it's vacant. So everybody just fly to the corner, hit the corner and they go. So, all right, that's all I have. Commissioners, do you have anything further?
I have a question. Do
Go right ahead.
you have outside spaces?
Yes,
for
I do.
kids to play?
Yes.
I know I've seen that place a trillion times. I just never really zeroed in on it and I don't. So it's.
It
where
is outside, yes, if you ride past, you actually see an old fence where it used to be for
Yeah.
children, it used to be an old daycare before, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, that's.
And that's why we're able to
Shari's,
use
Shai,
the
something like
occupancy.
Yep,
that.
so if there is a place for children to play, yes,
Is that in the back of the building?
it's actually on the
It's on
side,
the side.
Really?
so it's gonna be actually fenced in.
Oh, right on Hopkins?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm looking at it right
Yeah,
here.
right on
It's
Hopkins.
gonna, it's be fenced in, it's fenced in, so they have access to the rear door to that
Mhm.
play area or area. So
Yeah.
as they
Okay.
have all access once they put up the new fence. and
I thought it
everything.
was a parking lot on both
No.
sides.
That's
Okay,
why she needs that.
all right.
So that's why
yeah,
we're able to do occupancy, because it was once a daycare already.
yeah. Mhm.
And it's across the street from Inkster Housing.
Right,
Inkster Housing.
directly.
Directly across the street, actually, yeah.
All righty, if nothing further from you, commissioners. All righty, anything further from you all as applicant? No, and we did have someone from the general public come in. We're in the middle of a public hearing about property at 4437 Inkster Road.
Support.
Oh, okay.
Do you have an expected opening date?
Yes.
No, I do not
So
have
it's
a.
kind of hard to say.
Yes,
we've been
because
trying to
I'm
do
going through
everything
planning, so
we
it's
get
kind of
this,
hard to
we
put a
can't
date
even
on
get
there.
permits. But
Yeah.
when I tell you she's ready to.
I'm so
she's ready
ready.
to Do
Yes.
everything right now. We are just waiting for this.
Just to make sure we go through the right.
Yeah, so we want to
Okay.
make sure we're doing all the proper channels
So,
first.
yeah.
Got it.
So can you say, once you get through this part, some kind
Well, my goal was before September,
of this year?
yet this year, but you know, like I said, we're going through planning, then I have to have licensing come out, so, and they're a little backed up right now too, so.
I
hopefully
will,
We can get out there.
I will speak for Miss Davis's persistence, because she calls me and says that, you know, at least every other week.
Oh, okay.
Is there any way I can get permits? And she's always checking in on the process. She's been very compliant and very easy to work with. So I know she's been motivated
Okay.
in my relationship with her thus far.
I could do it by the summertime, it will be done. Literally.
Permits going, then they can start. the build.
Moving, okay. I'll make sure I come by there and check you out.
Please,
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. If hearing nothing further from the commissioners and nothing further from the applicant or planning, We don't have anything from the audience.
Outside small support.
The floor is open for a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion to close public hearing.
Support.
It's been properly moved and supported. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Public hearing is now closed. All right, you all may have a seat. Thank you. We still have to vote, though. That was just closing the public hearing. We are down to unfinished business. We have none. We're down to new business. Item number 7. Or number 7, item B. Case number 23-01-4437 Inkster Road, special land use. Recommendation of special land use permit for a proposed childcare center at 4437 Inkster Road. I don't think there's anything additional coming from planning. We all just merged out of the public hearing. So the floor is open for a motion to recommend to city council the special land use.
Make a motion to recommend to city council for special land use.
I'll support.
It's very proper.
With the,
What conditions?
Oh, you're right. Conditions as listed from the planning department.
From the planning department.
Thank you.
I
Thank
still
you.
support.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. We're down to miscellaneous. We have none. Just remember that the minutes that we would have voted on tonight will be at the next planning commission meeting. Also, just want to give a reminder out to everybody. I know we kind of get scared once the hour starts getting near. If you can be proactive in letting us know that you're going to be absent for a meeting, just shoot that text message or email just so we'll know. Because we kind of been skating close these last couple of meetings. So one of them we did cancel. So I will reiterate that with the other commissioners that are absent, but since we're all here present, I just want to let you guys know. That way we don't waste each other's time, the planning department's time, or the applicant's time.
yes,
All righty, anything for miscellaneous commissioners? Anything for miscellaneous planning department?
No.
All righty, we are down to second hearing of the public for items not scheduled for a public hearing on the agenda. At this time, anybody from the general public can come to the podium and address us with their concerns. We got a whole,
It's open. That was just closed.
no,
this
this is for items not scheduled for a public hearing or on the agenda.
Okay.
This is just public comment,
All
basically.
right.
All righty, we got a room packed and seeing no one moving. We're gonna go ahead and say the floor is open for a motion to adjourn.
so moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved and dual supported. All in favor? All opposed?
Stay here.
Motion passes. This planning commission meeting is now adjourned at 6:50 p.m. Everybody have a great night. And if you are on spring break with your kids, enjoy that as well.
Yes, you too. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.